On the 5th of February 2026, Anthropic released Claude Opus 4.6, sparking a wave of excitement and debate across the AI community. While social feeds filled with benchmark charts and performance claims, many users wondered what these changes actually meant for their day-to-day work. Should you migrate your production agents immediately, or is this just another incremental update? The real story lies not in the numbers, but in a fundamental shift in how the model reasons and how you can build smarter, more efficient AI systems. Let's break down what truly changed and why it matters for developers and businesses alike. With Opus 4.6, the headlines focus on record-breaking benchmarks and a tripled context window, but the most significant change is, under the hood, adaptive thinking. This new approach means the model itself decides how deeply to reason about a problem, removing the guesswork from users. Instead of manually setting token budgets and hoping for the best, you now have a model that evaluates complexity and allocates resources accordingly. This shift fundamentally changes how you architect AI-powered applications, making them smarter and more cost-effective. Previously, using extended thinking meant toggling it on or off and setting a hard ceiling for reasoning tokens. If you set the budget too low, the model might miss important details. Too high, and you'd waste resources. Adaptive thinking in Opus 4.6 changes this paradigm. Now, the model first evaluates the complexity of the task and then decides how much reasoning is necessary. For simple tasks, it responds quickly, without deep thought. For complex multi-step problems, it dives deep, interleaving reasoning as needed. This makes your workflows more efficient and less prone to human error in configuration. Opus 4.6 introduces 4 effort levels: low, medium, high, and max, giving you granular control over how much the model thinks. Low effort skips deep reasoning for simple tasks, keeping things fast and cost-effective. Medium effort balances speed and depth for moderately complex queries. High effort, the default, ensures reliability for most production workloads. Max effort, exclusive to Opus 4.6, removes all constraints, allowing the model to tackle the toughest problems with maximum reasoning depth. This flexibility lets you match the model's behavior to your specific needs, optimizing both performance and cost. With effort levels, you no longer need to maintain separate pipelines for different models based on task complexity. Instead, you can route all tasks through Opus 4.6, adjusting the effort parameter as needed. This streamlines your architecture, reduces maintenance overhead, and keeps your prompt engineering consistent. While lower-tier models like Haiku and Sonnet remain cheaper for simple tasks, the ability to handle everything with a single model is a game-changer for teams overwhelmed by model routing complexity. Adaptive thinking isn't just automatic, it's also promptable. If you find the model is reasoning too much or too little, you can nudge its behavior through your system prompt. For example, instructing the model to use extended thinking only when it will meaningfully improve the response can help control latency and costs. This soft control layer sits on top of the hard effort parameter, giving you even more flexibility in managing your AI's behavior. One of the most practical upgrades in Opus 4.6 is that interleaved thinking, where the model reasons between tool calls in agentic workflows, is now automatic. Previously, this required special configuration and beta headers. Now, if you're using adaptive thinking, interleaved thinking just works out of the box. This reduces setup complexity and ensures your agents can handle multi-step workflows more intelligently and efficiently. While every new model comes with a flood of benchmark results, only a few truly impact your architecture decisions. Opus 4.6 leads in agentic coding, with a notable jump in terminal bench scores. Its performance in novel problem-solving is particularly impressive, nearly doubling previous results and outpacing competitors. In knowledge work, Opus 4.6 consistently produces higher quality outputs, making it a strong choice for research, analysis, and document generation. However, no model wins everywhere, so it's important to match strengths to your specific workload. Large context windows have long been a marketing point, but real-world use was limited by context rot, the model's tendency to lose track of information buried deep in the input. Opus 4.6 changes this, achieving 76% accuracy on long context retrieval benchmarks, compared to much lower scores from previous models and competitors. This means you can now feed massive documents or code bases into the model and trust it to retain and reason over details throughout the entire context window. The 1M token context window in Opus 4.6 isn't just a technical milestone, it has real implications for how you build and deploy AI systems. For large code bases, multi-document research, or regulatory filings, you can now provide the full source material and trust the model to track details across hundreds of pages. However, this capability comes at a premium. Above 200K tokens, input and output costs rise significantly. It's a precision tool for high-value tasks, not a blanket replacement for retrieval-augmented generation (RAG) pipelines. Feeding a full 1M token context into Opus 4.6 is powerful but expensive. For example, a single 1M token prompt at premium pricing can cost around $10 just for input. If your agent makes 50 calls a day, that's $500 daily. In contrast, a RAG setup retrieving 5K, 10K tokens per query costs just a few dollars per day for the same volume. Full context is best reserved for high-value cross-referential tasks, while RAG remains the practical choice for large, relatively static corpora. A standout feature of Opus 4.6 is context compaction, which solves the problem of long-running agents hitting context limits. When a conversation nears a set threshold, the API automatically summarizes older parts and replaces them with a compressed version. This keeps agents running smoothly, without crashing or losing important context. While summarized context loses some granularity, for most workflows, this trade-off is well worth the stability and continuity it provides. To enable compaction for long-running agents, you simply set the compaction parameter in your API call. When the conversation approaches the trigger token threshold, the model summarizes older exchanges, keeping the session alive. This, combined with the doubled output token limit, allows for multi-hour agentic sessions without complex architectural workarounds. It's a major step forward for building robust, persistent AI agents. It's important to distinguish between improvements at the model level and those at the product level. Opus 4.6 brings agentic improvements like better planning, decomposition, and self-correction that show up wherever the model is used, whether through Claude Code, Cursor, or your own API integration. Product features, such as agent teams and Claude Code, build on these capabilities but are specific to certain tools. Understanding this distinction helps you architect solutions that leverage the model's strengths while choosing the right product features for your workflow. Anthropic's product implementation of multi-agent work, known as agent teams in Claude Code, allows for parallel review and research. You can spawn multiple teammates, each with an independent context, to tackle different aspects of a task. While this approach is powerful for read-heavy parallel work, it comes with higher token costs and practical constraints, such as managing file conflicts and independent conversation histories. It's best suited for scenarios like code reviews and research, rather than simultaneous editing. Fast Mode is a new API-level feature that delivers up to 2.5x faster output token generation at a premium price. For agent loops, where latency can add up across hundreds of tool calls, this can significantly reduce total task time. The trade-off is cost. Output tokens in Fast Mode are much more expensive. Whether this is worthwhile depends on your throughput requirements and the value of faster results in your workflow. Switching from Opus 4.5 to 4.6 isn't seamless. There are several breaking changes to watch for. Assistant message pre-filling is no longer supported and returns an error. The thinking configuration is deprecated in favor of adaptive thinking. Output format parameters have changed, and beta headers for interleaved thinking are now ignored. The model ID is simplified, and there are subtle differences in JSON escaping. If your systems rely on any of these features, you'll need to update your code before migrating. Despite its strengths, Opus 4.6 isn't always the right tool. For simple classification or routing tasks, it's overkill. Cheaper models like Haiku or Sonnet handle these just as well, at a fraction of the cost. High-volume, low-complexity workloads can quickly become expensive. For visual reasoning, Gemini 3 Pro still leads. If you need a context window larger than 1M tokens, or if your workflow relies heavily on pre-filling, consider alternatives or delay migration until you're ready for the necessary changes. Opus 4.6 shines in scenarios that require deep reasoning, long context understanding, and robust agentic workflows. It's ideal for complex debugging, research, financial analysis, and multi-document tasks where accuracy and context retention are critical. By leveraging adaptive thinking and effort levels, you can optimize both performance and cost, making Opus 4.6 a powerful tool for advanced AI applications. Claude Opus 4.6 represents a major leap forward in model reasoning, context management, and workflow flexibility. Adaptive thinking and effort levels give you unprecedented control, while features like compaction and fast mode enable more robust, scalable agentic systems. However, it's important to weigh the costs and understand when simpler or cheaper models are a better fit. By matching the tool to the task, you can unlock the full potential of Opus 4.6 inches your AI projects. To dive deeper into Claude Opus 4.6, check out Anthropic's official announcement, API documentation, and system card for detailed safety and capability assessments. Explore case studies on multi-agent coordination and adaptive thinking configuration to see real-world applications. Staying informed about the latest developments will help you make the most of this powerful new model and keep your AI systems at the cutting edge.